Houston, we have a podcast. And this time it's with Kurutul and Danish.
Thank you so much, Alina,
How are you,
for having
Annie?
me. I'm good.
Kurutul, can you please tell us something more about yourself?
So, my name is Kiratilan Danish. I am currently the lead for space biology and research at Precision Medicine Lab. So, I'm a person who is like an amalgam of three things: space, biology, and art.
Like it's three different things. Let's know the space wala aspect. You said space biology. So what is space biology?
Basically, where you're trying to understand life, but in space. Life की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो there are different forms of life. So we are trying to see how these different forms of life behave and sustain themselves in different environmental hazards of space.
Space and biology all at the same, like it's not separate, they're kind of correlated. How? Like
So we know that space has a completely different environment as compared to Earth. तो उसके अपने कोई challenges हैं ना, तो 5 जो उसके main challenges that are well documented, वो हैं आपके पास distance from Earth, जिसकी वजह से there is a probability of developing different psychological disorders. That is another hazard. Third one is because you are living at a distance, you are living within a container which is a spaceship. ठीक है, तो उसमें contamination या microbial contamination के chances बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं. ठीक है, the other two are the ones that are well studied आज की डेट तक, जो कि हैं आपकी रेडिएशन, स्पेस रेडिएशन और माइक्रोग्रेविटी. तो या इन सारी चीज़ों को स्टडी करना कि हाउ ऑल ऑफ दीज हैज़र्ड्स बेसिकली इम्पैक्ट द ह्यूमन बॉडी या फिर सेल का एक स्ट्रक्चर, how it functions. That's how like space and biology like
come together.
come together.
What was like your most fondest memory with science?
हमारे घर में एक कबर्ड हुआ करती थी और उसका जो लास्ट ड्रॉअर होता है ना, तो my father used to collect a lot of prisms and mirrors because he was a physics का lecturer ना, तो he used to use that for different experimental purposes lab में. तो जब वो चले जाते थे तो I used to take a prism just to see कि किस तरह से वो उसमें light reflect कर रही है. And those who know कि light में हमारे पास 7 types of colors होते हैं white light में, which is known as Vibgyor: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. And just to see that against the sun ki rays, it was like quite fascinating for me, and that's how it transitioned into my love for science. Specifically.
Was your high school like?
High school for me was one of the best eras to
In terms of science?
Yeah, in terms of science and in terms of the way science was taught to me. और उसमें कहते हैं ना कि सबसे बड़ा रोल जो मेरी लाइफ में अदा किया for me being so passionate about science and arts were my teachers.
अच्छा.
They saw something in me and they were always open to let me pursue what I wanted to pursue in science. तो वही वाली बात घूम फिर के आ जाती है, by the end of the day अगर हमारे इंटरेस्ट हैं भी, and if we have the right mentors and if we have the right culture, resource and culture for science, so then we can pursue anything while living in Pakistan.
That makes sense, क्योंकि my high school was pretty like mid. We didn't really dive into anything इतना ज़्यादा with such वो, and I'm really glad कि you had the kind of mentors that actually helped you instead of hindered your way.
Even though, I mean, I'll give you one example, and this is for the younger ones out there who are listening to this podcast. How to build your community or how to find your mentors within your school or within your high schools or within your university.
Or even within your home.
Within your home. I believe that the best thing you do is to establish this sort of discourse पहले among your peers कि you know I'm so passionate about this and I want to pursue this, वही वाली बात होती है, एक चीज़ को अब जितना vividly express करोगे, you will start attracting people towards you and towards your passion. और उन्हीं लोगों में से, उन्हीं टीचर्स में से you start to filter out कि अच्छा मुझे इस टीचर के साथ या इस मेंटर के साथ मेरा इंटरेस्ट मैच करता है एंड आई वांट टू वर्क विद देम. तो लाइक दिस इज़ लाइक वन ऑफ द इनिशियल स्टेप्स जो कि कोई भी स्टूडेंट है या कोई भी candidate who wants to pursue anything in science, they can take like starting within home. Your mother, your father, or even your siblings can be a good mentor to you if you're passionate about science.
How did you like come to know about Precision Medicine Lab?
So it was back in 6th semester. I got to know कि lab में एक cancer research symposium हो रहा है and I came here to attend. और उस symposium में other than cancer research, there were other research related to space biology. Like there was a dedicated slot for interdisciplinary sciences, which you like really get to see in conferences or even symposium happening in Pakistan. So वहाँ से कहने के मेरी सारी journey with PML start हुई. I did my bachelor's final year research project in space biology and medicine over here, and then gradually transitioned into pursuing it as a profession over here. Initially, when I started over here, the first thing that struck my interest or कह लो कि वो कितना कि I know this is my place, it was the culture of the lab.
अच्छा.
It was the people and it was the culture of the lab because they were so open about my ideas. They were not like वो traditional ways में ना
let's stick to
the
whatever
it is available or resources. They were like they really helped me to push beyond boundaries. चाहे वो यहाँ पे labbers थे, चाहे वो यहाँ पे data scientists थे, चाहे वो यहाँ पे Dr. Faisal खुद थे, तो they always pushed me and it gave me a lot of hope because usually यही होता है हमारे institutes में कि they box you up within the limited resources का वो ना label लगा कि oh we don't have the resources, but यहाँ पे I had the freedom to pursue whatever I wanted to pursue.
I feel like a lot of organizations, a lot of institutions, they cage their people, even though like people might have these amazing ideas. So I'm glad that you found Precision Medicine Lab in terms of that, that you were allowed to practice your passion.
I mean, it won't be wrong if I say this कि अगर पाकिस्तान की बायोमेडिकल साइंसेज या बायोटेक्नोलॉजी की वेल established labs with the right culture, उसमें PML एक prominent कह लें कि lab consider की जाती है. So yeah, I'm really fortunate and I always tell everyone कि I feel like it's a privilege to be at such a lab and to pursue whatever you want to pursue.
From what I've seen in the lab is that everyone has a specific project they're working on, and I'm guessing you have had projects in space biology, right? What were they?
In the lab, we know that everything is interdisciplinary and same कह ले कि mantra applies on space biology as well, ना? कि we are catering different challenges of space through different projects, ठीक है?
Okay.
So for thinking about medical health sciences, we have a project जहाँ पे we are trying to understand how microgravity affects your central nervous system, ठीक है? Then we have project like where we are trying to understand कि क्या हमारे पास चांद पे ज़िंदगी के असरात है या नहीं है through studying lunar meteoroids. Biosignatures में आपके पास different life के molecules आ जाते हैं. You have sugars, you have amino acids. तो इन सब को find करना kind of you can speculate there is some ज़रूरी नहीं कि हमें वो green color के aliens ही मिले, but you know how do you define life? It's another
I've always
question.
wanted to ask, is there life on Mars?
متى بتنشط there might be I mean there are always speculations ना तो कुछ हो सकता है लेकिन let's not go there अभी
Okay.
and then so looking for after looking for biosignatures what we can possibly think is okay so we have biosignatures how these biosignatures or how other compounds can help to sustain life अगर हम sustaining life की बात कर रहे हैं तो maybe we can think about growing crops plants हो गए आपके जो basic necessities हैं आपकी on different celestial bodies चाहे वो मार्स हो चाहे वो मून हो तो उसके लिए लैब में वी हैव आवर वेरी ओन KP मार्स सिमुलेंट which is soil 65% similar to the soil that is present on Mars which is used for research purposes over here and lastly we also see कि किस तरह से हम जो microscopic life है हम उसको अपने बेनिफिट्स के लिए किस तरह यूज कर सकते हैं जिससे जो सिंथेटिक बायोलॉजी फॉर स्पेस एप्लीकेशंस की कैटेगरी में आता है सो दीज आर द मेन 4 डोमेन्स जिसमें हमारी सारी रिसर्च जो है वो रिवॉल्व कर रही है अभी के
collectively.
जी
So how do you think space biology is going to impact like this future space missions?
if we are speculating the future we have to do the check marks हेल्थ के हो गए न्यूट्रिशंस के हो गए एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा अगेन in the future space mission what we know of now is there is a big need of developing standalone sustainable systems यानी कि ऐसे systems जो कि जिनको extra resources की ज़रूरत ना हो वो itself as a whole एक complete entity हैं जो कि खुद run कर रहे हैं ठीक है so either it's plant or either it's like thinking about cell which utilizes microbes to generate electricity first well these are like examples na then you can think about the need of materials you might be needing clothing materials you might be needing architecture wala material so how we can leverage microscopic life और फिर materials made out of biology जिन्हें हम biomaterials कहते हैं to help the astronauts sustain life on different planetary body on at a very कहते हैं ना at a low cost क्योंकि अभी I believe कि space missions का सबसे बड़ा concern यही होता है कि people usually talk कि space missions are expensive they cost a lot so that's like this is the place where we jump in to give the people or astronauts different alternatives but the right alternative
If someone wants to approach space, where do they start?
so for those of you who are really interested in pursuing space biology or space medicine the right place to start off is आपके mobile phones ठीक है you can just start off by looking at what's the research that is currently being done और उसमें आपके कहाँ पे इंटरेस्ट लाई करते हैं you just google up a few studies or you can use platforms like NASA Gene Lab to see कि किस तरह का data is coming from International Space Station once you identify the niche where you want to work then you start looking for the right literature कि इस niche में कितना काम हो चुका है and then you dive deep into the resources and the materials that are available उस topic या उस research niche से related so I think that's the best way to start while you are in your home while you have a laptop while you have a phone ठीक है
That's all it takes.
yeah that's all it takes if you want to go beyond yourself I feel like we need to have a community of young minds community of young people across Pakistan who are genuinely passionate about space biology so yeah and for the young ones out there if you want to be a scientist is एक चीज़ आप अपने दिमाग में बिठा लें कि it takes a lot of patience it takes a lot of patience to be a scientist
A lot of hard work, a lot of patience.
yeah a lot of patience So yeah, there are different challenges, और उन challenges को cater करना, it's our responsibility to have like, you know, different alternative to those problems is like our responsibility. So yeah, disheartened नहीं होना, लेकिन we'll make it.
Is there anything else you'd want to talk about?
No, I think that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for having me again.
Of course.
And if somebody interested in space biology research in Pakistan, just take a deep breath and jump in.
I guess we'll be catching you guys in the next episode. Until then, peace out.